This is the Brazilian team introduced here on the court. They're ready to make their debut here at the 2019 ANOC World Beach Games 3x3 basketball competition. The game will be as intense as it was a few moments ago between Madagascar and Mongolia. I'm more than happy.
The team from Netherlands.
Brazil representing both men and women here at the beach games. The men's team already got the W. They won against Latvia 21-9 in a dominating fashion.
Esther.
We'll have to wait see what the girls are going to do here.
18. Fleur.
Now the Dutch team is introduced, including Charlotte van Cleef, one of the most experienced under 23 players for the Netherlands. Almost the same team that represented the Netherlands at the Nations League final tournament organized by FIBA as part of the World Urban Games in Budapest a few weeks ago. Still a few moments for the warm-up. Here are the rosters for the two teams. But until then, let me give you an update what happened so far in this competition. It all started with Russia versus Jordan. Russia won that game 16-7. Then the United States of America demolished the Dominican Republic 22-5. The United States of America represented here by a strong roster, including the WNBA Rookie of the Year. Then in the men's competition, the Russian Federation won against Uganda 14-11 in a game that might be the highlight of the day in all competition for the Olympic spirit. That was a game where at the midpoint, one of the players from Uganda got injured. Uganda came here only with a 3-man roster. So, after one player got injured, they were down by only 2, so they were forced to play 2 against 3. But Russia, showing a lot of fair play and showing what the Olympic spirit is all about, said, you know what, we're gonna play with 2 players too. Even though we can play with 3, and even though it's not our fault that Uganda doesn't have another player to replace the injured one, we're gonna play with 2 players. In the end, Russia won 14-11, and then Brazil defeated Latvia 21-9. Just moments ago, you witnessed that live here on the Olympic channel. Madagascar won against Mongolia 11-10 in a heated game. A nail biter where Madagascar came up on top. So it looks like everything is set, and we're ready to start the action here. Brazil versus Netherlands. Brazil with the first possession of the game. This is Marjolein Silva. She misses the shot. Evelyn gets it back, but just for a second. Now Netherlands with the ball. Ball is intercepted there, but fortunately for Brazil, Guimaraes threw it away. Gives the ball beyond the arc to FOKKE. FOKKE cannot take advantage of that open shot, and then a block. Point attempt by Vitoria Marcelinho. That was Esther FOKKE saying, I'm gonna let you attempt that easy shot. You come aggressive and don't come at all. And if you are afraid to come by yourself, go buy a dog or something. Come back with a Chihuahua. Come back with a pit bull or a Rottweiler. That's what I'm talking about. Still no basket in this game. Brazil with a rock. Missed shot from Thaina Andrade. Netherlands tries it from outside and they open the first round as Esther FOKKE is able to hit. Vitoria Marcelinho gives it to Andrade. Brazil still cannot hit. Then Andrade picks the pockets of her opponent. Mariano misses a two-pointer, and the game is stopped. Thaina Andrade now. Gets the bounce pass there. Now GUIMARAES, and she finds the first point for Brazil, even though Charlotte Van Cleef was all over her. KUIJT down low to Van Cleef, turns, fires, scores. Using her left hand perfectly. Now Evelyn, the bounce pass inside. Thank you. That was more delicious than peanut butter and chocolate. At least that's what GUIMARAES, I think, told her after getting that easy point. Then Myrthe and HEETEN going straight to the teeth of the defense, forcing that contact, but that's an obvious foul. As you watch the replay, Evelyn Mariano lowered her hand, so that was easy for the refs to pull for a foul. One more point for Brazil there. GUIMARAES. Brazil cuts the lead in half. Then HEETEN with a shot back down to 5. Puts it up and puts it in. How in the world did she manage to get that point? I know she wanted to pass that ball, but in the end, at the very last second, she said, you know what, I'm gonna throw that up, and that was a basket. And then that foul here against Evelyn Mariano. Now Evelyn is at the free throw line, putting the ball into the net and getting Brazil down by only 1. Can Netherlands answer again? Yes, they do. Straight to the cup is Esther FOKKE, who's not wasting any time. Brazil got an open shot, but Thaina Andrade lost that ball. It slipped through her hands. About 35 degrees right now in Doha. And 50% humidity, so she has an excuse for that. Sometimes it gets really slippery here in the capital city of Qatar. Qatar being so far a great host for the 2019 ANOC World Beach Games. Don't forget to use the official hashtag if you are talking on the social networks. Use the hashtag AWBG2019. Nicely done there inside with the spin. GUIMARAES saying, let me put it in the spin cycle. And she gets Brazil down by only 1 yet again. Another bad shot for Netherlands. And now Brazil gets it back with the chance to tie it or even take the lead if they score from outside of the arc. Andrade stops the dribble. Ball is intercepted. Esther FOKKE. FOKKE lost the ball too. And I think she is the last one to touch, and she's not happy with the goal, but that's what I've seen from my angle, and I'm right. And the refs are right too. He went out of her knee. And now we have a TV timeout with 6 minutes and 58 seconds until the end of the game. You were able to hear it out from the Brazilian girls during the timeout. They have the ball here. Andrade will pass inside to Mariano. Misses the shot. Marcelinho gets the rebound, but she cannot score.
Qatar making his first appearance for the evening against GUIMARAES.
And HEETEN shot there. And she's going to go to the free throw line. Once again, I want to welcome the audience on the Olympic channel. Still gonna have another basketball game after this one. We're gonna move on to the men's competition. Qatar will play the Ivory Coast. I hope you're enjoying the action so far. I remind you, this is Cosmin Petrescu in your ear. I'm gonna be your commentator for 3x3 basketball events here in Doha for the next 4 days. 7-5 in favor of the Netherlands. Netherlands with the ball here. And that ball was deflected. And that's going to be a change of possession. Netherlands touched it last. Mariano now gives it on the wing to Andrade. GUIMARAES back to Andrade. Andrade stops, lost the ball. Intercepted by FOKKE. KUIJT changes direction. This is FOKKE. FOKKE in traffic. She wanted to go 1 against 3, and she is called for a traveling violation. She had 2 teammates wide open beyond the arc. Just look at that. There were 2 opponents all over her, and the third one, GUIMARAES, was waiting for her underneath the basket. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of hustle there on the court. They're fighting for every ball. Nothing comes up easy. They're sacrificing their bodies, and this is what I love about 3x3 basketball. The energy, the ambition. Sometimes the 2-pointer, well, that was not the case here, but the putback is good from GUIMARAES. Again, Netherlands answer, no, the ball bounces on the rim twice, it went out. And then too strong on the glass is Fleur KUIJT. Mariano, and she lost the basketball as they were asking for a foul.
Faz a jogada!
I don't think that was a foul.
Faz a jogada, faz a jogada!
Nice pass inside, and Esther FOKKE cannot miss from point-blank range. Intercepted here by Brazil for a second. Netherlands gets it back. KUIJT pulls the net from beyond the arc. Marcelinho 1 against 2. She is denied. This is FOKKE. KUIJT gives it on the wing. Back to KUIJT. Pulls the trigger. Empty bullet this time. Mariano keeps her balance, lets it fly. Tough shot there. And Esther FOKKE is saying, I'm not going to get that rebound. I'm going to catch her breath. And we have a timeout called by Brazil. The 4 minutes and 47 seconds until the end of the game. We're going to try to hear it from the Brazilian girls again.
Okay. The white team is calling for coaching.
So we have passed the midpoint of this game. Netherlands 10, Brazil 6. Then HEETEN, Van Cleef. Back to Myrthe, then HEETEN with the crossover, kicks it out from outside. Too strong on the shot was Esther FOKKE. Brazil gets it here. Vitoria Marcelino. Ball inside to Guimarães. And that's going to be a free throw for Brazil. Guimarães, the free throw line. Getting some cheers from the crowd. There were some Brazilians in the stands during the men's game when Brazil won against Latvia. Some of them are still here cheering for the girls too. And that's a clear foul. I don't know why Vitoria Marcelino is protesting on that shot, because she had her hands all over her opponent. If I would be a referee, of course I'm not, and that's a very difficult job. But if I would be a referee, I would go there and I would say, are you kidding me? I mean, are you arguing that? It was absolutely obvious, and also what was obvious here, there was no box out for Brazil. That's one of the fundamental things in basketball. No box out, you get the punish. So even though Netherlands got 2 misses in a row, they still have the ball, and they have another shot here, and they capitalize on that. That was Esther FOKKE, more open than a church on a Sunday, and she gets Netherlands up by as many as 5. Guimarães here puts it up, the rebound goes to Netherlands. FOKKE back to then HEETEN to FOKKE, lets it fly with a hand in her face, off the bank. She just opened a brand new account here in Qatar.
FOKKE having a tremendous match so far.
Now we have a foul away from the basketball.
7-point lead, 14-7.
And a TV timeout with 3 minutes and 28 seconds until the end of the ball game. That was a very tough shot there by Esther FOKKE, using her left hand, and I can say the same. That shot from Guimarães. Here the pass made everything, and of course the off-the-ball movement. Vitoria Guimarães going straight to the cup, misses the first shot, misses the second one. Netherlands gets it back, they let it fly from outside, a miss from Fleur, but they still have the possession for a second. Huge steal there for Brazil, and Guimarães puts the ball in. This is not over. 4-8. Then HEETEN. Pass inside, and that was a foul against Brazil. Nice pump fake from Charlotte Van Cleef. And Andrade, no, my bad, Vitoria Marcelino landed all over her. So Charlotte Van Cleef going to the free throw line. She's going to attempt the shot. Both teams with 2 fouls to give at this point. Evelyn, MARIANO cannot score. Good defense once again from Netherlands. Guimarães turns, fires, misses on the shot, gets back the ball. Andrade. That should be a jump ball, and Netherlands will get it back. Good recognition of the rules there by Fleur KUIJT, who just grabbed that ball and she said, you know what, I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I know if they're gonna call a jump ball, and they will call a jump ball, that's gonna be our ball. But looks like I was wrong and she was wrong, because the refs considered that was a change of possession first and then the jump ball. So that's why they awarded the ball to Brazil. There's no alternate possession in 3x3 basketball. The defense is always awarded with a ball when there's a jump ball involved. So that's what Eric Bertrand, the most experienced referee here, representing Switzerland, is explaining to one of the players underneath the basket. So the game goes on, 2 minutes until the buzzer sounds for the final time, and this one, FOKKE, she will not get the ball back, and Brazil will have the possession. Down by 5, they need something fast to make it interesting. They need to score on this possession. Andrade. Mariano from outside. And now looks like Netherlands is not able to get the possession here. Yep. Brazil still have it. With a check ball from the top of the arc. Guimaraes back to Andrade. Andrade puts the ball inside to Marcelinho, who finds the bottom of the cup, and we have a 2-possession game. It's not over. 1 minute and 30 seconds until the end of the ball game. Can Netherlands answer? No. Marcelinho with the rebound. Thaina, Andrade, 1 ball on the wing. They're gonna have possession with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. They have to adjust the shot clock first. Vitoria Marcelino going in the paint, misses the shot, trying to get the ball back, and she does, puts it up, puts it in. She will not quit. She's a ball of energy, that's for sure. And right here, even though she missed the first attempt, she got it back and she made it a 3-point game. Fleur KUIJT has Mariano all over her. KUIJT trying to find an open lane, misses the shot, second one is good. 4-point game again. Guimaraes in the paint, and she lands hard, but it looks like everything's okay with the PAULA Guimaraes.
Just a reminder,
Vitoria Marcelinho with a hand in her face. That would have been huge for Brazil. It stays 15-11. Netherlands, they get the bucket, and that's a 3-possession game. Guimaraes from outside, still no good. Another rebound from Esther FOKKE. And now then HEETEN. That was a foul against Brazil, not in the act of shooting. 20 seconds left. Then HEETEN with the ball. They don't need to rush it here. That's why Esther FOKKE is trying to milk the clock. 3 seconds left of that shot clock. They would probably happily take a shot clock violation, but they put up a prayer here with no answer. The ball did not touch the rim. Vitoria from outside. They try to force another shot, still no good. And with 3 seconds to go, Netherlands gets the ball back, up by 5. They'll try to find something else. And they might get 2 more points because that's team foul number 7 against Brazil. Or is it only the 6th team foul? It's only the 6th team foul. That's the final score. 16-11. Netherlands defeats Brazil
That's the final match, the final score,
in the women's competition. Both teams still with 2 games to go.
Next match,
And we are getting ready for the next game of the
first
competition.
to the Qatar team.
It's gonna be, I guess, pretty loud here at Qatar Beach, as Qatar is ready to take on the Ivory Coast. So that game will commence in about 4 minutes. Until then, you are watching some of the best plays in slow motion from the previous games. Stay with us here on the Olympic Channel. We're gonna be right back with the next game. Qatar versus the Ivory Coast in the men's competition. This is 3x3 basketball. Stay with us, work with us, not against us.